Imagine for a moment having complete control over your finances. No debt, no stress, just the freedom to live life on your terms. What if I told you the key to achieving this isn't about making more money, but about mastering one simple strategy that anyone could adopt? Today, we're unlocking the secret that most millionaires swear by, and it actually might surprise you. By the end of this video, you'll discover why living below your means is actually the ultimate wealth building strategy, how it can transform your financial future, and I'm going to be giving some practical tips to actually start implementing it today. By the end, you'll have all the tools that you need to actually take control of your finances and start building real wealth. Happy Money Monday and welcome back to Dynamics of the Dollar, your go-to channel for mastering your money and building a brighter financial future. First, we're going to go through the understanding the concept of living below your means. Now, doing that sounds simple. So simple that everyone should know how to do it, right? Wrong. Because more than half of adults in Canada don't. Essentially, living below your means means spending less than you earn and avoiding the trap of lifestyle inflation. That doesn't mean you have to live a frugal or deprived life. It's about making smart choices that align with you and your lifestyle. When you live below your means, you create a nice financial cushion. This cushion is what allows you to save, invest, and eventually achieve financial freedom. Instead of focusing on more stuff, you're prioritizing long-term financial security. And the absolute best part is that anyone can do this. Anyone could adopt this strategy regardless of your income level. The psychology behind living below your means. Why is it that so many people struggle to live below their means? The answer lies in our desire for immediate gratification. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting the latest gadgets, a bigger house, or a luxury car. Oftentimes we do this to impress our peers, but these things often come with a hefty price tag and can lead to a debt trap. Living below your means requires a shift in your mindset. Instead of focusing on the things that you can buy today, think about what you're sacrificing in the future. Would you rather have a closet full of designer clothes, or would you rather have financial independence? By prioritizing the long-term goal, you can resist the urge to overspend. The catch is that the only way you can find this out is by looking at yourself in the mirror. Which brings us to the benefits of living below your means. The benefits go so far beyond just financial security. Here are some key advantages that I've personally experienced. Increased savings. When you spend less, you save more. This allows you to build things like an emergency fund, go on vacations, guilt-free spending, my favorite. And most importantly, peace of mind. Debt reduction. By avoiding unnecessary expenses, you can pay down existing debts faster and avoid accumulating new ones. Financial flexibility. Having extra money in the bank gives you the flexibility to take advantage of opportunities that come up, whether it's investing in a new venture for yourself, taking that dream vacation, or making a career change. And lastly, stress reduction. Financial stress is a huge source of anxiety. This fact is for my couples out there. You know what the #1 cause of divorce is in Canada? You guessed it, finances, and it's not even close. Now, let's talk about some practical tips to start living below your means. If you're wondering how you can actually start living below your means, here are those tips. Create a budget that outlines your income, your expenses. This will show you where you can cut back and where you can save more. Track your spending. Guys, stop. Seriously, if you're content with your life, skip ahead a bit. This part isn't for you. But if you legit care about relieving your financial stress, open up your banking app. And don't just look at it. Go physically pick up a pen and a paper and write it all down. Every expense, everything you spent money on, write it all down. You don't have to go too far back, a week or a month. And then take out your favorite abacus and then add it all up. This will show you exactly who you are. So if you're down to look at that mirror, this is the best way to do it. Next, prioritize needs over wants. Focus on spending money on things that are necessities. Are you gonna die without this thing that you're spending money on? Or are you okay to live on without it? This is how you prioritize it. The only thing is that only you can determine what this priority is. Automate your savings. I kind of feel like I'm evolving into the automate your savings guy. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account. It's a no-brainer, it really is. You cannot waste money on things if it's locked away somewhere. Put it away. Simple. And lastly, avoid lifestyle inflation. As your income increases, resist the temptation to increase your spending. Instead, continue living within your means before that income increase. This is my personal favorite thing to do. You should be increasing your income at least once a year. If not, maybe some windfalls. When these happen, keep your spending the exact same. You'd be absolutely surprised how quickly you could save thousands of dollars in a year. Real life examples of living below your means. Many successful individuals have adopted the strategy of living below their means, and that has paid off significantly. Let's take a look at a few examples. Warren Buffett. Despite being one of the richest people in the world, Warren Buffett lives a relatively modest lifestyle. He still lives in the house that he bought 70 years ago, and he's notorious for his frugal habits. Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of the United States, has often spoken about the importance of financial discipline and living below your means. Even while in the White House, she emphasized budgeting and smart spending. T. Boone Pickens, the late oil tycoon, was infamous for his frugality. Despite his immense wealth, he always kept a close eye on his spending and believed in the power of living below one's means. And also, he has a badass name. Living below your means is not just about cutting costs, it's about building wealth. When you consistently spend less than you make, you create surplus income. Over time, your investments will grow thanks to the power of compound interest and can lead to significant wealth accumulation. Quick money example, if you save $500 per month at an average annual return of 7%, you could accumulate $600,000 in 30 years. That's the power of living below your means. This is the tough part. This is where 90% of people will fail. The 10% of you that avoid these traps will undoubtedly succeed. The first is social pressure. It's easy to feel the pressure of trying to keep up with your peers and their spending habits. Remember that your financial goals are unique to you, and staying focused on them will help you resist the urge to overspend. It'll also show you who your real friends are. Impulse buying. This is my kryptonite. I want new things all the time, but I don't need them. I question every single one of those impulses now. I'll leave stuff in my carts for months. Then I'll go back to that cart and realize I actually probably don't need this thing that badly. I do splurge once in a while. Unexpected expenses. Life happens. It's gonna happen. And a lot of times expenses are gonna come up that are out of your control. Having these savings in place can help you manage these curveballs without having to change pitchers or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch baseball. The long-term impact of living below your means is financial freedom. By consistently saving your extra income, you can achieve your financial goals faster. Whether that's early retirement, buying a cyber truck, or starting a business where you sell your used undershirts. Moreover, you'll have the peace of mind that comes with knowing that you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Living below your means is not about deprivation, it's about empowerment. By adopting these strategies, you can take control of your finances, reduce your stress, and build actual wealth. If you took something away from today's video, then consider subscribing. For a limited time right now, the subscribe button is currently on discount. It's 100% off, so take advantage. I don't know how much longer I can keep that button free. Go ahead and click right here if you want to know about how I eliminated $100,000 in debt in just 3 years. I'll see you in the next one.